Hey guys, what's up? I keep not making you videos because I feel like I have so much to catch you up on. And then I realize that if I don't make you videos because you're not caught up, then I will never make you videos again. Also, my school life has somehow dwindled. And what am I doing right now? I am sitting up at 11, which actually isn't that late for my exchange, for what I've done before during my exchange. But I'm thinking, okay, not in English. So I've been watching videos that I made at home because my sister is in Germany also, and last year, every day, the whole year, I made her a video of what I was doing. So I've been watching those videos and checking out my home life. I've been doing that since about 8. And I cleaned my room a little bit. I've been eating some chips. And if you guys want to see what I've been or what I'll be up to, then I will link the link to my personal video that I made for my family. It's pretty long and it's just a rant about my schedule. But if you guys are wondering what you can do in Germany, then check it out. So I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but at the beginning I was watching some other amikinder videos from people that did it before me. And I remember seeing one of them in February or so being like, hey guys, sorry I haven't made a video for a few weeks. How could he go weeks without making a video? I have actually started making new videos about 5 times since January. And each time I get to about this part and then I stop. So, why I didn't make a video starting in January is because I felt like my life was established here and I didn't really know what I could talk about. But I talked to my dad about that and he said the most genius thing. Talk about establishment and decline. So, for those of you who are thinking about doing an exchange next year, I really, 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 really strongly recommend not doing a half-year exchange. My reasons for that. Um, it really takes, especially in Germany, a few months, I would say 4, to establish yourself in a social setting, in so a consistent social setting. With the host family, it takes 2-3 months to really understand the the sway of things. So to understand how to read into body language and what the real expectations are, although there are specific given rules. So, to kind of read in between the lines. And then I would say it takes half a year to get to really feel at home here. And I was already in 3 different, well, not 3 different, but 2 other exchange families while I was in Hamburg. And I like them all a lot. And I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to have more than one family because then I learned more about the culture and how a family within the culture worked and not just a specific families function. Not to be a downer on the program here, but Rotary is also a really good option in that aspect. I also went through the whole process with Rotary, and they couldn't specifically send me to Germany, so I decided not to go with them. But the people themselves, I had really good experiences with them. They were really helpful and wise in the process, I would also say. And what they'll do is they will send you into 3 different families during your exchange, which sounds not so exciting, but the price is also $7,000 cheaper. And like I said, the upside to that would be really understanding the culture. So if you're looking for building specific relationships that are, I don't want to say family-like because you can still have family-like relationships with someone that you've lived with for 3 months, but specific relationships that are really in depth, I would say Rotary is not your program. But if it's really about the culture and friends, then, and this is for applicants if you don't get the scholarship, just trying to keep your eyes open because exchanges are possible even without the scholarship. You just have to have the willpower to gain accessibility. And in the establishment, that kind of melancholy homesickness that was at the beginning, where you weren't really depressed, but you really didn't feel um, English. You really didn't feel. Hold on, I gotta translate. Good, comfortable, at home. That feeling at the beginning of so unsurety, where you're unsure. It is replaced by a mocking fear in the back of your head that's kind of always telling you to be sentimental and kind of always has me on edge because I'm realizing that I have no time left. We've got our flight information, and I mean, okay, I know people right now that are in 7, 8 month relationships that started after I got to Germany. Now, okay, so the fear is kind of irrational because the more I fear, the faster the time goes by, I feel like. Because I'm fearing what's happening right now and it keeps happening. And because I fear it, it comes. Okay, my problem with making videos right now is because I've been here since June and the other exchange students got here in August or September, I feel like I had a foot in the door. And not saying that I was better or wiser in the exchange, just that I had experience. So I felt like when they had problems, I could not make them better, but at least show different not personalities, perspectives, possibilities in how they could handle them and what the potential consequences there that the potential consequences that would come with those decisions would be. Because there's a half point, okay? And, at the beginning it was like, here's me, and here's the other kids, and I'm moving forward, so I could kind of look behind these rocks and be like, hey guys, there's some more rocks up here. And they could be like, oh, thanks, Chelsea. And then how'd you handle that? I'd be like, oh, right foot, left foot, closer to the wall. Okay, thanks, Chelsea. No, but the thing is, you get to this half point, and then we're all like going at the same speed, right? So I now feel like I have nothing. I feel like I'm in the dark all of a sudden. Like like I don't know what to tell you guys when I don't know what I'm doing. And and the problem is I don't really know what the problem is anymore. I'm not seeing the obstacles. And I think that's the biggest problem is that there aren't any obstacles more. And I feel like I feel really established here and I built myself something. And now I have to pack what I can from that on a plane and go back to what my parents built for me. Okay, so this has been the longest rant. But before I go, I am planning on taking you guys lots of pictures or footage around Germany as opposed to doing more talking. And another question that I got that I kind of oversaw, and not kind of, I actually just saw it today, and it's from February 21st, so actually only like a week and a half ago. It's from Jake from Montreal, Quebec, and he's doing an exchange next year to Germany, and he wants to know how much money is enough per month. Now, that is completely dependent on you and your responsibility, and I think how you've seen your parents use money growing up. So, my organization personally recommends $300 per month. That's about 250 euros a month. So, if you're going to go out and drink a lot and you're going to buy a ton of clothes because you really enjoy the European class, then that's not going to be enough for you. Especially not because people want to do things every weekend and during the week they want to go to movies. But if that's all you do is the things for the experience, so going to the movies and going to trips, but not going out shopping or being like a serial smoker, then what your organization recommends is probably enough. And also what it is with my parents is if it's not enough, they give me more. But it's also good to know that you have a limit. I think actually too much would be a problem because the more you have, the less of a problem it is. So like the littler you lose when you give something out. Spend when you spend something. Okay, so longest video, worst English problems. I'll keep you guys posted.